What the hell? Oh, Will, now, foreign object.
In 12 seconds, referee Tom Connemara has disqualified Kaz Manson.
Have it, boys, no magic, and here we go. The Texas Hangman, like I said, I gave them their orders, and, well, Kaz Manson has just signed his own death warrant.
And man alive, the Texas Hangmen are pissed.
You better believe they're pissed, and when the Texas Hangmen are pissed, that's not good for you if you're the person they're pissed off at. Well, a little message to you sectarians that might be watching out there. You see what's happening to Kaz Manson? That is what is going to happen to every single one of you sectarians. All right, folks, you saw what happened to Kaz Manson. And tonight we upped the stakes a little bit in the war. Papa Shango and the Boogeyman, replacing Kaz Manson, challenged John Van and Guy Cormier, the originals, for the RWL Undisputed World Tag Team Championships.
That seems a little bit high-risk, Tax.
I'll be honest, guys, I don't understand this stupid war crap. Why can't these guys just come out, do their job, go back into the locker room like everybody else?
Well, me and Steve, we had a little sit-down about this whole situation, and, well, we decided, well, it's coming close to the end of the year. Memphis Million will be up in a couple of weeks, and you know how it is with any business at the end of the year. You just stop kind of caring about the rules, and things just kind of go out the window, and things get kind of nuts, and then things get kind of violent, and Sylvia Strong and the originals, well, they want to do their little bit. They're still kind of annoyed about that whole thing back in September at Labor Day Slamathon. So they put up the RWL Undisputed World Tag Team Champions against Papa Shango and the Boogeyman. I know that sounds a little bit crazy to most of you, but the originals and Sylvia Strong got plenty of confidence, and they're pretty sure they can just breeze through this one, and, well, based on their history, I don't see any reason to not believe them.
Well, the Sectarians sure dropped the ball on that last one. The Texas Hangman beat the crap out of Kaz Manson. They worked him over like a suspect.
And we would be remiss if we didn't make note of the fact that Papa Shango basically threw Kaz Manson under the bus against the Texas Hangman.
Surprised he didn't try to lay the green mist on him. Lousy son of a bitch.
I'll be honest, I advised Sylvia against it, because without the titles on the line, yeah, sure, whatever. But with the titles on the line, you gotta keep in mind, these guys are constantly pissing on the rule book.
Well, that's another reason for the original. You gotta understand, John Van and Guy Cormier, they can switch gears real fast, and they can just be as nasty as you can.
Yeah, that's true. We've seen them do it hundreds of times.
The long-term undisputed World Tag Team Champions John Van and Guy Cormier, the originals, accompanied by Sylvia Strong. And these men have dominated the tag team rankings for many years. For almost 13 years now in RWL, John Van and Guy Cormier paired up by random chance and given Sylvia Strong as a manager, and it has been ever upward ever since.
And believe you me, guys, I am not in the least bit worried about these guys losing those titles to Papa Shango and the Boogeyman. And neither are they, and neither is Sylvia Strong.
They have been at the top of the mountain for almost 7 years, and there's been nobody big enough to knock them off yet.
I'm still serious. I still think this is a big mistake with the titles on the line. I'm telling you.
Tex, say relax, Myron. Trust me, this is not going to happen.
The first-hour main event, scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, is for the RWL Undisputed World Tag Team Championships. The challengers, representing the Sectarians, the team of Papa Shango, and the Boogeyman. Their opponents, accompanied by Sylvia Strong, at a combined weight of 510 pounds. They are the Undisputed World Tag Team Champions, John Van, Guy Cormier, the originals.
That is the thing about long-term champions like the originals or Dynamite Jeannie Parker. Every time those belts get handed over to the referee, it's always a nerve-wracking moment for the champions.
Yeah, but the trade-off on that is every time they win, they build their legacy just that much more.
That's a good point, Myron. Papa Shango and Guy Cormier starting us off here as Tom Canamora sounds the bell. Everybody comes center ring. Papa Shango with a series of rights and a bite to the face. Well, Guy Cormier, this is going to be a rough night for the O's, but I think they're going to come through it okay. Papa Shango escorts Guy to the corner. Referee Tom Canamora needs to get the hell out of the way. Here's a slam. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Look at poor Tom Canamora trembling in fear at the dreaded Papa Shango. Papa Shango delivers a series of shots and a running DDT to Guy Cormier, slams him down onto the mat. Delivers a hard elbow to the chest. Papa Shango steps out and in comes the boogeyman on the tag. Shoulder tackle from Guy Cormier. Guy gonna pay back Papa Shango for all that senseless nonsense and slams him into the apron. Amanda Robinson getting involved. That ain't cool. As Papa Shango catches a beat-down boogeyman, brings John Van into the ring the hard way, and it is total chaos out there. Amanda Robinson gets rolled into the ring. Whoa, okay, this one got crazy real quick. Shoulder tackle takes Guy Cormier down as order is finally restored here. Man. Up over the shoulders, but Guy Cormier counters it into a DDT. Guy Cormier, the Staten Island crippler. Whoa, misses with the headbutt. Boogeyman back to his feet. They lock up. Whipped into the corner, rebounded out, and a cheap shot from Papa Shango into the bargain. Look at this, one-arm slam from the Boogeyman. Boogeyman rebounds off the ropes. Catches a couple of knees instead of the splash. I still can't believe Amanda Robinson got hauled into the ring like that. Boogeyman whipped into the original's corner. A hard right from Guy Cormier. Now yanking the arm against the ropes, using his foot for leverage on the middle rope. Wow, okay. That was vicious. Told you, these guys can definitely play hard if they want to play hard. This is why they volunteered for this matchup. Boogeyman with a double axe handle across the back. Misses with the rolling elbow. Guy Cormier rolls back up to his feet. Collar and elbow, middle of the ring. Oh, hard shot in the midsection. Boogeyman, hard overhand right, brings God down to one knee. And here we go again. Amanda Robinson introducing a chair into the mix here as Papa Shango gets tagged in. Referee getting that chair the hell out of here. As Papa Shango makes his way up to the top turnbuckle. Guy Cormier still laid out center ring. Guy slowly getting to his feet. Flying shoulder tackle off the top turnbuckle from Papa Shango. And, oh man, okay. This is going to be a rough one. Guy Cormier tries to make his way to his corner, and here it comes. The Chicago Hammer, John Van on the hot tag. Whoa, running forearm. John Van with a series of hard shots and into a quick DDT on the big old bald head of Papa Shango. Sylvia Strong observing the boys at work. And here comes Guy on the tag. Here comes a little double team from the originals. Shango whipped to the ropes. Ryan flapjack. Double team. Cormier with a rolling elbow. And then a rolling leg drop. Wow. Guy Cormier whips Papa Shango into the original's corner. And Sylvia Strong, wasn't she something? In that last woman standing match with the Fairfield Fox Fake Crawford on Snarl. Unbelievable. Sidewalk slam from Guy Cormier. Papa Shango in all kinds of trouble here as the momentum has shifted. Here's Amanda Robinson interfering again. Playing games with that turnbuckle in the Sectarians' corner as Papa Shango makes his way in. Guy Cormier gets countered by the Boogeyman, gets knocked down. But he gets up again. Ain't never going to keep him down. Guy Cormier up over the shoulders. Goes the Boogeyman, but the Boogeyman with elbows right to the face of Guy Cormier. Oh, man, right into the steel. A cheap shot and a running clothesline. The Boogeyman goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, well, almost a 2. Guy Cormier manages to break the pin. Here comes Papa Shango on the tag. The Sectarians currently in control of things at the moment. Guy Cormier slams Papa Shango down to the canvas, goes for a cover. Man. Papa Shango powering out of the pin. Amanda Robinson. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to see the referee eject her, man. Hard overhand right for Papa Shango from Guy Cormier as he steps out, and in comes the Chicago Hammer, John Van. Papa Shango taking a standing up nap right there on the outside. Referee starts the count, but Papa Shango makes his way back in. Oh man, John Van takes him down with a flying shoulder tackle. And in comes Guy Cormier again. The Originals work like a well-oiled machine, one of the best tag teams in all of RWL. Elbows to the midsection for Papa Shango as referee Tom Canamora corrects that turnbuckle issue. Jawjacker from Papa Shango. Up over the shoulders. Guy Cormier counters with a series of elbows of his own. And, oh man, nails the neck breaker right center ring on Papa Shango. I thought he was going to tag, but he's about to go air. Guy Cormier, boom, diving headbutt, wow. Cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, man, just a 2. Unbelievable. Here comes John Van again. Papa Shango counting the ring lights and seeing the pretty stars. The Chicago Hammer rounds him up. Hard Irish whip into the ropes. John ducks under, does the leapfrog, and whoa, man, he nearly went through your screen, folks. Man, John covers 1, 2, Boogeyman, there to spoil the party. John Van rounds up Papa Shango again. Whipped hard into the Originals corner. Here comes Guy Cormier, and here comes another double team from the O's. The Originals. Look at this. Here we go. Papa Shango goes for a double power bomb, and man, he got flipped ass over tea kettle. Now Guy Cormier going after the Boogeyman too. Another apron slam for the Boogeyman. As Guy Cormier makes his way around the corner here, Papa Shango laid out on the other side. Referee counting Papa Shango as Guy Cormier misses with the headbutt on the floor, man. That had the smart. Papa Shango rolls Guy back inside, goes after John Van too, gouges the face of the Chicago Hammer. Guy Cormier urging Papa Shango to bring it on here, and up we go into a bear hug. Referee monitoring that situation carefully, but ain't no use. Guy Cormier frees himself pretty quickly. Locks up with Papa Shango. Shango whipped to the ropes. Oh, man. Power slam from Papa Shango right center ring. Guy Cormier making his way back up to his feet. And here comes Papa Shango with the charging clothesline up and over the top rope. And Amanda Robinson one more time getting involved here. Referee needs to get her the hell out of this situation. Guy Cormier rolled back in by Amanda Robinson. Running one-arm slam. Takes Papa Shango down to the canvas. Papa Shango counters with a kick to the midsection. They lock it up. Shango with a sidewalk slam on Guy Cormier. Again, the tag titles on the line here. 1. And only 1. Guy Cormier. That's another thing about the Originals. Extremely resilient. They can take a licking and keep on taking like a Timex watch. Boogeyman comes in on the tag. Cormier back to his feet. Oh, man, basement dropkick from the Boogeyman. And a rolling elbow to the back. Now going after John Van. These Sectarians, man, they're just insane. Guy Cormier back to his feet. Hard overhand right to the Boogeyman. Slams his head down to the canvas. Boogeyman rolls out of the way. Hard right turns Guy Cormier around. He's got him up. Oh man. This don't look good. Oh man. Dominator slam. Out onto the floor rolls Guy Cormier. Boogeyman about to go air on the outside. Oh man. Guy Cormier. Oh, look at this. Well, changing plans. Boogeyman going after John Van instead. Brings him back into the ring the hard way, and he ain't even the legal man. Guy Cormier working the crowd here.
And the fans definitely 100% behind the originals. Papa Shango catches a shoulder tackle. I told you these guys were going to catch a beat down, like it or not. Papa Shango up over the shoulders of Guy Cormier. John Van looks like he might have taken a little bit too much abuse, as this match just about reaches halfway through the time limit. Alley-oop out of the corner for Papa Shango. Guy Cormier arguing with Amanda Robinson. Oh man, she's a bigger pain in the butt than I ever would have thought she could be. She's never been this much of a nuisance, even with Valak's court. The distraction works a treat, though. Got Cormier in the Sectarians' corner as Papa Shango tags in the Boogeyman. Boogeyman middle rope. Oh, double axe handle onto the arm of Guy Cormier. Cormier locks him up, whips him to the ropes, does the duck under, does the leapfrog, and boom! Another flapjack face first into the mat. Boogeyman damn near went through your screen. Whipped into the original's corner. Hard series of rights. 4 of them, count them, from Guy Cormier. Boogeyman seated in the corner. And another alley-oop out. Guy Cormier going 7 counts of crazy here on Papa Shango. Whipped into the corner. Boogeyman escapes and up into a bear hug. Now the Boogeyman trying for a bear hug on Guy Cormier, but about as effective as when Papa Shango tried it. Guy Cormier gets himself loose. Standing drop kick. Wow. As John Van comes in on the tag. Boogeyman back in the ring. John locks him up, whips him back into the original's corner again. Let's see what's going to happen here. Boogeyman counters and escapes the corner. Now back into another bear hug on John Van. Well, they're consistent if nothing else. John Van, with a series of elbows, gets himself loose from the Boogeyman. Running clothesline takes him down to the mat. Boogeyman on the wrong side of town in the original's corner. And the O's look pissed. Hard stomp to the arm of the Boogeyman. John Van. Oh, here we go. Oh, man, nasty leg snap right there. John Van through playing nice. The original through playing nice. Whipped into the corner. Here comes Guy on the tag. Double team action here. Whipped to the ropes. And another double flapjack. These guys have spent a whole lot of time falling on their faces, haven't they? Oh, man. Guy Cormier pacing around here like a caged animal. Takes himself up to the top rope. Boom! Headbutt right across the skull of the Boogeyman. Cover 1. But Papa Shango breaking that up at 1. Cormier rounds him up. Look at this. Boom! Whoa! Knee to the head. And Guy Cormier definitely feeling it right now. And the Sectarians looking like they're in a whole bunch of trouble. Papa Shango watching as the Boogeyman goes round into a headlock and a headlock punch on Guy Cormier. He anticipated the tag. And there he is. Papa Shango moves in on Guy Cormier. Well, to their credit, as much as I hate to give them any, the Sectarians, at least the pairing of Papa Shango and the Boogeyman, seem to be working effectively as a unit. Papa Shango fails to connect with the leg drop, but nails him with a forearm. Guy Cormier, with a sweep of the leg, takes Papa Shango down to the mat. Rounds him back up again. Look at this. Here we go. Pulling pile driver. Drop Papa Shango right on his head. 1. Boogeyman ruining the pin again. Guy Cormier rounds Papa Shango back up. They lock up again. Whipped into the original's corner. And here comes Guy. Hard kick to the leg against that rope. And that hurts. Boom! Clothesline from Guy. Here comes John Van. Papa Shango laid out just about center ring as the Chicago Hammer. Here we go. Nailed the claw right on the big old dome of Papa Shango. And that claw's won them a whole bunch of matches. John Van lets that one go. And he is stalking Papa Shango Sensing victory might very well be near. Oh, look at this. Papa Shango with the counter and a hard shot spins John Van around. John Van counters running. Oh, running forearm that just busted Papa Shango open, mixing up a little blood with all that face paint. Here comes Guy Cormier on the tag. Sylvia Strong got to be as proud as hell of the original. These guys just never seem to lose. At least not with the titles on the line. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Papa Shango in the far corner. Guy Cormier rounds him up. Basic scoop slam, but does the job. Guy covers. 1, 2. Oh, shut up. I would have sworn that would have been about it. Papa Shango still laid out as John Van comes in on the tag. The Sectarians getting that beating they was promised. Fireman's carry from Papa Shango. Shango rounds him up, locks him up, whips John Van into the Sectarian's corner, and Amanda Robinson still hanging out here. She should have been gone quite some time ago, in my opinion. Papa Shango slams John Van down. Look at this. Whoa! Okay. All right, I'll give him his due. That was kind of impressive. Amanda Robinson rolls John Van back into the ring. I'm telling you, she is on. Well, there's going to be some issues dealt with here. Papa Shango kick to the midsection on John Van. Has him up over the shoulders. And there it is, the shoulder breaker. That could be bad. Here we go, cover. 1. Guy Cormier making the save in the nick of time. Here comes the boogeyman on the tag. John Van watches as, oh man, what a kick. And here we go. Up over the shoulders into the boogeyman slam. Boogeyman going for the cover. 1, 2, but no, John Van arched himself up, man, off that canvas. And here comes Papa Shango. John Van still laid out. Papa Shango rolling him over. Delivers a wicked, slam of the knee into the mat, and John Van feeling that one. Boogeyman comes back in on the tag. And the tides have turned again. John Van with a running clothesline. Won't even let the boogeyman get out of the ring. He was going to try and get out. Double axe handle, slams him right back down to the mat. They lock up. John Van, hard overhand right, brings the boogeyman down to one knee. The Chicago Hammer rounds him up. Vertical suplex right center ring for the boogeyman as John Van covers. 1, 2, 3. That is it, folks. The Originals retain the undisputed World Tag Team Championships.
The time was 17 minutes and 3 seconds. Your winners, and still, RWL Undisputed World Tag Team Champions, the Originals.
Well, once again, Tex, the plan comes together for you. The Originals delivering a buzzer beater of a matchup and delivering quite the beatdown to the Sectarians, all while retaining the RWL Undisputed World Tag Team Championships. Not a bad day at the office for John Van and Guy Cormier.
Boy, talk about your nail biters. This was a nail biter, but I'm glad the Originals came through. Yes, sir, me too. I knew that they would. Folks, that's going to wrap up the first hour tonight for RWL Black Friday, and we will return with hour 2 right after the break, so don't go anywhere.